All right, a tip for writing catchy rhymes in your verses and choruses is to first come up with the catchiest line you can think of. Then make that your last line of whatever section it's in, because you're never going to top it with another rhyme. Most likely it'll be a letdown. So you could lead into it saying pretty much anything, and there'll be a sure payoff. So stick with your catchiest line first, but put it last. Rhyme mid-verse too if you can, without making it feel forced. You really only need to rhyme the 2 and the 4 lines, or else the 1, 2, and then the 3 and 4. But I like to rhyme the 1 and the 3, the 2 and the 4, and sometimes mid-line. If there's an accent, I try to throw that in, but I use real rhymes, not sometimes a word like seems, and the next time dreamed, or scheme. The ending's different. I like to make them match. Kind of a stickler for that, and there's exceptions because it just works, but I try to stick with real full rhymes. I heard a Billy Joel song where there was not one real rhyme in the whole song. The words were close, but not a single one was an accurate rhyme. I'm sure he did that on purpose. When you create what you're sure is a great line, mentally go down the alphabet and pencil in a list of as many rhymes to that word as you can think of beneath the original word. It's kind of handy having a few possibilities waiting when you're looking for the next line or when you get to it. Or in the case of a chorus, a variation of the same line that advances the story and just has a similar rhyme. So there you go. Write some words, but write the best line first and put it last. Well, it seems like each of our lives is a musical blend. Our parents and friends all listen to different things, and we accumulated their preferences, like it or not, while mixing in our own. My mom was an Elvis, Pat Boone, and Chordettes fan. My dad was into country. The Beatles were the first that made a big impact on me. The first I can remember. Before that, music was take it or leave it up until February of '64. Then I fell in love with all the British invasion music, especially the Yardbirds and the Who, but expanded into liking the LA Birds movement, the New York scene, Mamas and Papas, although they went to LA later. But I branched off into Buffalo, Springfield, the James Gang, Hendrix, the Doors, Glass Harp, Creedence Clearwater, Grand Funk, Alice Cooper, and heavied up into Black Sabbath. So I'd evolved from a pop to a rock to a metal guy with an involuntary minor in country. Even with that, I didn't foresee the arrival of country rock. Poco, the later Birds, and the early Eagles. Wasn't a fan, still aren't really, but there were some good players like Clarence White especially. Anyway, at some point, acoustic fingerpicking flipped my whole outlook upside down, going from Black Sabbath to John Renbourn and Leo Kottke, and my cousin JG of the TRYGESIS band. But I don't discard, I add on. Pack rat hoarder, that's what music is. It evolves, and you accumulate and blend them all together. And everyone's approach then is unique to them, because it's a unique mix and blend of likes, dislikes, and learn things you don't like, because there are techniques in there that you can apply to things you do like. So there you go, musical blend, part 1. There's more. Oh yeah.